Hello there, I'm Joy.
And I'm Connie.
And we are from the WCTU. Now Connie, whatever does that mean?
WCTU stands for Women's Christian Temperance Union. It's a non-denominational, non-profit organisation aiming to educate people, especially children, in how to say no to drugs, alcohol and tobacco. Our motto is for God, home and humanity, and we are here to help you if you require information.
Now I know it's been going for a very long time in the world, Connie, and I think it did start in 1874 in America. And it started with women who were troubled about their families because the men were drinking lots of alcohol, taking all the money, so they couldn't feed their families, they couldn't get education for their children. So they got together and started an organisation. At the same time, they were concerned about suffrage, that's the vote for women. And they wanted women to have a say in government. They thought that would make a huge difference. And so they campaigned. They were part of that whole movement. And so they lobbied governments for legislation after that. They were able to make a difference to curb the abuse and the use of the DAT poisons, drugs, alcohol and tobacco. But when did it start in Australia? That's what I want to know.
Yes, it started in Australia in the early 1800s, and the strongest
1800s? That was very early.
Sorry, 1880, the early 1880s.
Okay. That sounds more reasonable.
Yes, Joy, a little slip there. But the strongest it was in Victoria, and there were thousands of women that belonged to WCTU at that time.
Well, I did read a book last week and I tried to learn about what they did in Victoria, and I was very impressed. And these are some of the things I found. They actually started kindergartens for the poor and the slum children. There were many of them at the time. They managed to get the hotels closed at 6 p.m.
That's good.
And that lasted for a very long time. They also managed to get the age of consent for girls raised from 12 years old to 16. And that's still the case in most states. It does vary a little bit, but it's much older than 12. They helped to curb the white slave trade. They urged governments to stop selling alcohol and tobacco to boys. In those days, young boys could buy those things anywhere. So that was a very good move. And they managed to install or find matrons who would help the women in prison. In the past, they were just left in prison to stagnate or die or have terrible times, but the matrons made a big difference. That's some things they did.
Yes. So, Joy, if people are interested in getting more information and resources, they can find this on the website and on Facebook.
They can, Connie, and I didn't mention the WCTU still addresses the current issues today, like that was current for them back there. So on the website you'll see a lot of that information, just what they're doing, what they can do, what you can do. And there's a great website for Australia, and I think it's going to be on the screen. It's very helpful for parents and teachers particularly, because they can download information and resources, educating children, and lots of wonderful provision for resources there. Connie's going to just show us some of the things now that some resources are available when you contact WCTU via the website, or you give us a call. You can ring up and we'll direct you to how to go about that. So thanks, Connie, for what you're going to show us now. I think you've got a few things on the table, haven't you?
Yes, I have. This is a little package that we can package to send to anyone who requests it. It's a little package with some information. We just open that up and we've got all these lovely little pamphlets there. Now, some of these pamphlets deal with current research on different topics of the DAT poisons and things like marijuana, and we can just see lovely brochures and also lots of information, up to date, current. Also, there's one on ice.
A very big topic at the moment.
Yeah, very much, Joy, yes. So there's a lot of things of what it can do to, a brain or a developing brain even, because a lot of the people that start taking it are very young. So that's another one on ice. Others on alcohol. What is alcohol and what it does to you? I'll just open this brochure up. The effects on alcohol on the heart, on the kidneys, and on the liver.
Wow.
That's a really good one. Just
Gives
shows
you
you
a shock- gives you a
graphically,
shock
doesn't
when you
it?
see that,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, so that's a good
shocking.
one. Also, this is another one. This is on FAS, fetal alcohol syndrome, and what it does to unborn babies. And that's 100% totally preventable. So that's what it does to unborn babies if a mother drinks. That one. And I just want to show you one last one, and this is on young people and peer pressure, and that's all about making choices. So parents can avail themselves of these brochures, and also teachers that are teaching about this in the
Very
classrooms.
Good. And there's more, of course, if they want to. But that's a wonderful sample.
Yes, lots
Wonderful
more on the
sample.
website, Joy.
Yes. Now, if you want to become a member, how do they go? Have you got a card or something
Yes,
for that?
again on our website, and on, or you can give us a call, and we can send you a membership card, and we just fill that out, not very big, and you can send that back to us, and you can become a member.
Now, there is a couple of stipulations for being a member. You can get any of this information from our website
Yes.
or from us, but to be a member, there are two things. You need to be a Christian and to be a total abstainer from
That's right.
the DAC poisons.
That's right. So, again, if you would like any more information or resources, please go to our website, which will appear on the screen. But always remember, say no to the DAT poisons, drugs, alcohol and tobacco.
Yeah, just say no.
Say no.